Welcome back to Try With Bree, where I try things out so you don't have to. I've been trying out these stand-up weed pullers lately. Have done a couple of them. This is the third different style that I found, and I want to go over how it works and if it's easy to use. Does it actually work? Let's go over all the things. First off, one of my most favorite features of this one is this top, because it's actually adjustable on the height. A lot of these are one size fits all. This one unlocks and has a height feature, so whether it works better for you to keep it lower or you want it up at its full length. It does have some adjustability in here, which I really like as far as being versatile and useful for lots of people. I do love how comfortable and ergonomic this handle is too for when you're using it, because you pull it back this way, and so it just gives a really good natural shaped handle, which I really like. This does have a presser on it, which some of them do not. So this little thing right here, once you've pulled out a weed, it does kind of get stuck in there. So when you've got this presser foot, it will pop that weed out for you, so you don't have to reach down or use your foot or anything else to knock it off, which is really nice. It does also have a really big lever as far as this back part, which is what you use to rotate back and clamp down on your weed. So that makes it a little bit easier to pull out bigger weeds because you have that longer lever force. It makes the amount of force it takes to pull it out less, which is nice. And it does have some pretty good grippies over here. It does also fold down, so as far as storage, you're not taking up as much space too. So I quite like that. It did acquire a little bit of assembly, wasn't too bad. So let's go show you how this works on some weeds. So you can see I've got some weeds here, and you just center these over the weed and then step on it and push down, and you're going to just pull back, and it's going to pop out that weed. Most of the time it'll get the root and all, which I love. These ones are quite long, so it gets pretty far down. I notice I do get the roots out quite a bit on this. And then when you want to put it over a bucket or wherever you go, you're just going to use this silver part and push it down, and there goes your weed. So it's a great way to do weeding without bending over at all. You can get lots of weeds out quite quickly, which is really nice. And it's a good way to be able to keep your yard, your garden, whatever it is, weed free without having to use any like chemicals or stuff, because you're pulling out the whole weed, root and all, nice and quick. So I've really liked using these all summer to help keep weeds out of my yard. That way I don't have more coming back. I'm not worrying about chemicals. It's really easy without having to bend over or stuff like that. And it stores down pretty tight too. And this is kind of a medium weight out of, I've tried some all metal ones, I've tried some all wood ones. This one is a metal plastic combo, and it would be kind of in that medium weight range. So maybe pick one of these up if you're trying to find a way to get rid of weeds without bending over and without extra chemicals in your yard. And don't forget to follow along for more everyday product reviews, because remember, not everything always belongs in your cart.